Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a year. I figured it was probably time for a season 2 because I know you guys are still wanting to talk toys, right? I mean, I've missed you guys. There's been some changes here at the house. There's been some changes on the channel. Of course, you've seen that I've uploaded a bunch of concert videos and things lately. But I figured we'd go back to formula and start talking toys and collectibles again. So welcome to season 2. If you haven't watched season 1, I would love it if you went back in time and tried that out. There's a couple videos I didn't get to do for that. One for the Iron Spider-Man back there on the shelf. And I regret not doing it, but I'll probably go back to formula and review that later as well. Today, we're not going to do any sort of unboxing, however. I feel that an unboxing is not a good way to get this started. Since it's been an entire year, let's do a toy haul video. Anybody want to do a toy haul video? I feel like that's a great idea. So the month of February has been incredibly good to me. I've done some traveling. I've went to different toy shops all over the place, placed some online orders, been to the local comic store, been to the local Walmart. Guys, some of these places have been absolutely loaded with figures. And I say this not being, facetious or anything, but man, I wish I had more money. Because when I went to Target in Florence, Kentucky, guys, let me tell you, they were stocked. I mean, from AEW, from WWE Ultimates, McFarlane, NECA. The Target in Florence, Kentucky is where it's at. The Walmart in Florence, Kentucky was great, too. I also went to Cincy, visited a couple of comic shops. Of course, you've seen the concert footage from Cincy, where I went and saw Ghost, Volbeat, and Twin Temple. Excellent show. Absolutely love Ghost. Their live show is fantastic. But yeah, I'm motivated. I'm back. Let's get season 2 started. The toy haul, like I said, is pretty huge. So I'm going to go ahead, punch in, and we're going to get this toy haul started. Alright, guys. So the first figure in our toy haul that I had picked up is the Marvel Legends Supervillains Wave Red Skull. Now, I feel like that this was the figure everybody wanted out of the wave. I've got the Doom, and I've got a couple of the other ones from the wave, but I feel like this is the one everybody wanted because this is the one that's not on the shelf anywhere. I picked it up at Comic Book World in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I actually got it for retail. I didn't have to pay a scalper price or an eBay price or anything like that. Overall, it's a pretty good figure. If you look, I mean, of course, it's got the grinning head, the other head sculpt, Tesseract, gun, multiple hands. I mean, he's definitely a good retro Red Skull. Of course, it's typical Marvel Legends. Got the side art, and on the back, of course, you've got, the little description in multiple languages. I guess Zimnu is the Build-A-Figure in the wave. But yeah, I mean, typical Marvel Legends form, just super hard to find. I'm a huge Red Skull fan, and I'm glad I actually found this. I've been looking for it for a while, so that was a cool find. And let's move on to the next thing that I found. So here's an interesting figure, guys. I mean, I'm a huge Toxic Avenger fan, not gonna lie. I love every Trauma movie they've ever made. But I actually found this at our Walmart locally here in Somerset. The head sculpt is good. The body's, of course, typical Mego. I mean, it's not an awful figure. I'm just not a huge fan of the Mego body style because everything seems a little misproportioned and off. But again, I mean, it's Toxie, so I can't really complain about it. I'm a huge, again, Trauma fan. So I figured this was a pretty cool pickup. And, $15.99, it was hard to pass up. And guys, we're going to go ahead and move on to another pickup that I got at a store in the Florence Mall. Now, for the life of me, I can't remember what this store is called. So I'll have to actually go back, look that up, and leave it in the description. But it's dedicated to basically movies, retro gaming, retro figures. And in the back of the store, they actually have a horror movie section. And I say this because they sell everything horror movie related, including NECA action figures. So I was able to pick up the Halloween 2 box set with Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis from NECA. And I definitely didn't want to pay eBay prices for it. I'm glad I didn't have to because, guys, look at this. This is absolutely an excellent set. This is the ultimate Dr. Loomis that we've been waiting on. The head sculpt is fantastic. If you look, I mean, it's typical NECA box art style. It shows pieces of the figure, pictures of the figure on the outside. It comes with the multiple accessories, the scalpels, the knife, the hammer, the hand sculpts, the bloody-eyed head, the regular Michael Myers head, the pumpkin. We've got the fire effects in the back, Loomis's gun, Loomis's hand with the lighter so he can set Michael on fire. This is typical NECA window box style, of course. If you look on the back, there's also more figure photography, some credits. This is a great piece, and on eBay right now, it is super expensive. And guys, remember how I was talking about the Target in Florence, Kentucky? I was able to pick up the entirety of the AEW Unmatched Wave 2. Case fresh, no box dings. Unfortunately, no chases, but for retail, the entire Unmatched 2 wave, featuring Wardlow, Ty Conti, Santana and Ortiz, MJF, and of course, AEW's first Sting figure. This figure is pretty amazing. I'm on the hunt right now for the Walmart exclusive version of this. I like the chase figures. To me, they're not a necessity, though. But man, this wave is awesome. I picked it up for about $120 retail. But guys, I'm telling you, that was one of the best pickups I had found. Also, where I was talking about my online orders, I was able to pick up the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Blood and Guts version of Dr. Britt Baker DMD from the Lights Out match with Thunder Rosa. This figure is great. Of course, it has the shirt, the bloody head sculpt, the secondary bloody head sculpt, and the regular one. Ringside knocked this out of the park. Also, online and Ringside on the same order, I was able to pick up the Firefly Funhouse exclusive Bray Wyatt pretty cheap. They had a sale going on that month for it, so I went ahead and snagged it. Of course, I'm not going to open the window flap on it. I think I'll just keep this one in the box, because I have several Bray Wyatts that are actually out. On the side, of course, you'll see the puppets that it comes with. On the back, you've got the Bray Wyatt description. You've probably seen other toy review videos of this figure, so I'm not going to bore you with it. I'm just telling you guys that it was part of the haul that I'd picked up. And this guy from McFarlane Toys I was able to pick up today at our local Walmart. Of course, you can see it is Batman from The Dark Knight Returns. The Build-A-Figure in this wave is his horse. God knows why Todd chose that, but it's actually a pretty cool option. But you can see it's pretty good representation of the character from the comics. Old Grumpy Batman is my favorite version of Batman. And The Dark Knight Returns is one of my favorite stories. So, of course, you can see in typical McFarlane style, I mean, it's just the DTC Multiverse box we've seen a million times. On the back, of course, you've got the figure art with the horse, the instructions on how to put it together, of course. And you've got the other figures in the wave at the bottom. And, of course, you got on the side Batman from Batman The Dark Knight Returns. And I've saved the best for last, guys. At Target in Florence, I was able to pick up the McFarlane Multiverse Swamp Thing Mega figure. I've been waiting on this figure for a long time. I'm a huge Swamp Thing fan, one of my very favorite DC characters. Of course, McFarlane spared no attention to detail with this figure. I wish it had been painted a little bit differently to show more of the detail. But it's an excellent figure. Of course, again, standard multiverse packaging. This figure's absolutely enormous, guys. And I have unboxed it and taken a few toy photography pictures. So later I'll go ahead and show you that in the video. I just wanted to show you what it looked like in package, because this is the second one I had picked up. I'll go ahead, punch back out, and get back to the desk, and we'll talk some more. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed my first video back in a year. I know it's been a short one, but this is just a taste of Season 2 thus far. Again, I have already unboxed the Swamp Thing and done some figure photography with it. At the end of the video, I'll drop a little teaser of that, because I think that's actually the next review we're going to do on the channel is the Swamp Thing Mega figure. Again, I'm sorry it's been so long, and I hope you guys would still like to watch this channel. I'd hope you would. So, big shout out to all you guys that have stayed with it and actually kept up with the channel. And everyone who's watched these videos, I thank you. Hopefully the channel's going to grow. We're sitting at 50 subscribers right now. I'd like to see that grow past 100. And eventually, who knows, maybe past the limit to get one of those nifty little YouTube wall plaques. I mean, that would honestly be kind of cool. So, guys, again, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for coming back. And I'm going to go ahead and punch out, and I will see you guys later.